because you can't go have a drink or pee once the next comedian comes out. She is incredibly funny. It's almost her birthday, so even if she wasn't funny, which she is, you would have to laugh a lot. Anyway, she's one of my dearest friends in the world. You guys are truly in for a treat. You can find her on Instagram at Little Kerbs. Everybody give it up for Nicole Kerbs. I'm just gonna hand it to you. It's weird.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. How we doing? Wonderful. As you all know, it's my birthday week, so you have to be nice to me. Okay, Joy said. Lately, I've been going through a little bit of an identity crisis, and I kind of want to just talk this out with you guys, okay? So I've noticed that my white friends keep calling me their brown friend, and then all of my brown friends keep calling me their white friend, so I feel like a diversity hire either way. But also, like, white men have started calling me mamacita, which feels weird, and then black women sometimes call me white, which kind of hurts my feelings. So I feel a little bit like a fucking mood ring, and it's a little upsetting, honestly. I feel like a riddle, like the Sphinx, you know? Just like, what is she? So just in case you're wondering, I'm Filipino, so it means I'm white and I'm Filipino. Okay, that's how it goes. Yes, that means that my mom is from the Philippines and my dad calls me Oriental, so it's good. I like it. I experienced a lot of accidental racism as a kid, where, like, you know, white grandma would try to be welcoming, so she'd get me, like, the Chinese Barbie for Christmas, and I was like, thank you, Phyllis, I appreciate it. But then, like, my brown grandma, my Lola, she would fat shame me at the same time she would feed me. I don't know if brown people can empathize with me here a little bit, okay? She would just do a lot of like, oh my God, Collie, you're getting so fat. Keep eating deep fried rice. Why are you crying? Keep eating, keep eating. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? So now I still don't know if I'm supposed to keep eating and then I lose weight, or if it's the reverse. I have no idea. I still don't know. But the whole biracial thing's cool because my husband gets it because he's like Wackastani. So it's good. Yeah. That means that his mom's from Florida and he gets randomly selected at all the airports, unfortunately. But I feel like when we have babies, they will be Wackapino. I think that's what we're going to go with. I think that will be good. Yes. I just got married, you guys. I got married a couple months ago. Thank you. Yeah, I did it the classy way. We went to Vegas and hit that little white chapel. It mainly was because, like, that's where I'm from. Like, that's where I was born. And yes, it is a weird place to be a baby, in case you were wondering. Just so you know. We, like, come out, like, already with a showgirl, like, headdress on. Just, like, lashes, ready to go, you know? Elvis was not in the building. He was busy. So he did not marry us, which is fine. But I hear, like, when you're married, you're supposed to start hating each other at some point. But I'm, like, 4 months in, and I still really like him. So I don't know how I'm doing. I feel like we're doing good. He's a gamer. Do I have any gamers in here? Gamer people? Yay. Yeah, it's. I feel like gamers sometimes get like a crappy reputation, or like people just feel a way about them, but it's always been my specific subgenre of dorky dude to date. And I have my reasons, okay? So it's like you never have to wonder where he is. Like, wherever the Wi-Fi is, that's where he's gonna be. I don't have to track his phone. I can just be like, do you have a strong connection? Wonderful, that's where Joey is. And if I want attention, I just like unplug the router, you know? If he hurts my feelings, I just change the password, stuff like that. And also, like, gamers are really intelligent, you know what I mean? Like, if he is able to, like, find every Easter egg in this, like, gigantic game, he can for sure find the clit. I'm just saying. It's nature's puzzle, he will solve it, you know? But yeah, no, I also feel like I don't necessarily have to worry if he's, like, gonna leave me for someone else, because he's only ever talking to like 5 guys that look exactly like him. If he's cheating on me, it's with like a guy named like Uwu Face 4664 or something. So it's probably fine, you know. As a gamer, he's always had like 4 different screens that he's always looking at, but lately his gaming setup has evolved. So he's got like a VR headset situation just like glued to his face. So he looks like an intern for Daft Punk at all times, basically. And sometimes he'll play the game where I can like see what he's seeing on like the television. And so like one time he was playing a game where a bunch of like bugs were like crawling around him, and so I started like tickling his feet a little bit, and he was like, ah, it was nice. I gave him like a 3D experience, you know? But recently he played a Batman game, and I don't know if you know this with VR, like your body is the controller. So Batman was descending from a ledge in the game, and so Joey just in the middle of the living room, for no reason, just went. And I was like, oh no, me and the wiener dogs are very confused. It was the whole time. It was. Recently he was complaining that the headset is too hot. And so instead of taking it off rationally, he installed a fan to the back of his head. So now I really can't lose him. He sounds like a cute little Roomba at all times. But I love it. I love it. And I'm not perfect. You know, we all got our things, right? I am really awkward. I don't know if you've picked up on that. So I feel like from the boobies up, I look like I know what's going on, but like I have no idea what to do with my body or like anybody else's body. So I'm just going to hold on to this guy as long as I can, you know? But yeah, like I found out I sleep like a dead person, apparently. I sleep like on my back and I don't move a lot and I don't breathe real deep. So he has had to do that like mirror fog test a few times to just be like, she's still here, right? And I sleep with like my hands like on my boobies like I'm already dead. And I talk shit in my sleep. I don't just talk, I talk shit. I wish it was just like cryptic random like lines of poetry, but it's not. It's like rumors for no reason. I don't even know where they came from, you know? Recently, I just went, you can't even ride a bicycle. And Joey's an asshole because he goes, who? And I was like, Kim Jong-un. And that's why there's 2 Koreas. I don't think that's why, but I'm sure there's probably more bicycles in South Korea. I don't know. They seem like a happier place, okay? And then I also then just went, neither can Donald Trump. I don't know if that's true. But we could circulate it just for shits and giggles if you want. But yeah, no, I really like being married. I like my husband. He's very sweet, and it's wonderful being married. But I work in corporate America. Do I have any other corporate America folks in the audience? Okay. I've decided if I ever become queen of corporate America, I have a very specific rule, only one rule, and it will be every meeting should be virtual with no cameras on. Here is why. People say dumb stuff, okay? And you have to not react. And I don't know if you've noticed I have a loud face, and I don't have the budget for Botox, okay? So recently, I was in a meeting, and I had to listen to this lady tell me she got her daughter a chihuahua the other day. Imagine being in an income bracket where you've never seen a chihuahua before and learned how to say chihuahua. And this was in real life, okay? So like this face to face, and she just said chihuahua, and I was like, fucking awesome, so good. I have to go to the bathroom and like pee my pants, bye. Can't do it, I can't. And I think we've all got like a thing that makes us laugh uncontrollably, right? So my dad's thing is like when people fall in that really like cartoony way, you know, like those America's Home Video like compilations of people just like eating shit. He would just like pee his pants laughing. My thing is when people say things wrong, but really confidently. I don't know why. It's just a thing. It just sends me into like a fucking raging cackle fit. You know what I mean? And and I'm not perfect. I definitely one time said tarantula when I meant to say tarantula. Okay, so like, I'm not perfect. And I dated a lot of really dumb boys in high school. There was this one boy I dated who referred to this traveling circus troupe as Circus Olay. Not like Cirque du Soleil, French. He was like, circus, Olay. And I was like, Jesus, we're in public, all right? Stop saying stupid shit, you know? So anytime I feel sad, I think about that. And I think about the fact that he like grew up and like pays taxes and shit. Like there's dumb people among us, you know? There are. But also, sometimes I had this other meeting I need to rant about for just a second. I had to meet with this kid, and I did the small talk of like, hey, how was your weekend? And he was like, oh, it was really rough. My roommate got in an accident. And I was like, oh shit, is he okay? And he was like, yeah, he can't really get around much, so I had to help him like walk around, and I've had to help him go to the bathroom. And I was like, okay. And he was like, I've had to help him wipe and stuff. Again, my camera's on, okay? And I had to just be like, it's dedication. It's really, you're a really good friend. That's good. And then I was like, whoa, as his car totaled. And he was like, no, he was on foot. And I was like, oh shit, this story's got layers, okay? And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he got like hit at a crosswalk. Like, that's crazy. And I was like, was the guy going fast? And he was like, yeah, it was a streetcar. A trolley, okay? Like a clang, clang, clang went the fucking trolley, okay? And I had to sit there and just go like, wow, those are vicious. And this kid goes, yeah, you know, you wouldn't believe it, but they can get up to like 15 miles per hour going downhill. And I had to also bite my tongue so hard to not go, how did you not fucking hear it? It's a trolley, for Christ's sake. It's on a track. Like, you were in its territory. Like, what are we doing? I can't. Oh my God. But also there's this new feature in Teams. I don't know if you guys have seen this. It's certain people with certain computers. If you make a certain hand gesture, emoji shit appears, okay? And the person making the hand gesture has no fucking idea. So I had to sit in a meeting straight-faced as my manager accidentally just puts her hand under her chin as she's explaining some like business bullshit. And all of a sudden it's just I'd just be like, great, I'll keep that in mind for Q2. That's great. Dude, you guys have been phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Isn't Nicole perfect in every way? Oh my God. Happy birthday, Nicole. Happy birthday.